Hello, Patty. Finishing up my lunch here. Please be praying for BW Farm. Their barn burnt last night. Ben inhaled a lot of smoke, but is doing well. Patty messaged me this morning after getting. Okay, I will definitely put that on my list. Mm-mm-mm. Hello, Rural Life with Rose. How are you doing today? Trying to get this lunch down, sorry. Cool. I'm glad you came in. Very, very nice. I can't remember where you live. In Maryland. Oh. Are you is it warming up to where you can plant or not? I think I can see it better now that way. The glare in here is crazy. It is full on hot here right now. It's 82 degrees and it'll get up to 85 today. Yeah, the weather a little better now. I will start sowing tomorrow. That's when we have the sun. Cool. Where are you at again here? I'm in Florida. The hot, hot, hot place all the time. Hi, Sherry. Sticking the last bit of my lunch in my mouth. I'm sorry. Wow. Hey, Teresa. I'm done now. My mom came over and she just sat at the table and was staring at me. And I'm like, okay, what's the deal, Mom? She just didn't feel good. And went in there 2 or 3 times to look for her keys. And I'm like, what's the deal? Crazy. I got the whole house opened up. I think it's a little bit better on my allergies because, you know, all the mango tree and everything's in bloom. Although they're dying off and falling off and stinking to high heaven. But I've been spring cleaning, and I'm hoping that I can start laying tile in the next few days in here. So I don't know where I'm going to move my live stream to. But it all depends on my sweetheart. Hi, David. Oh, good. I'm glad you got a notification. Let's see. That's so awesome. You have tropical fruits and trees. Yes, I do. I have, oh my goodness. One of these days I'm going to sit down and count everything, but I know that I have almost 30 different types of fruit that I grow. And I am putting in 2 more raised beds in the truck liners. I'm really excited about that. Hey, Christy. How are you doing, honey? I'm doing great with the Fitbit. I did forget to put it on a couple of times last week. We invited you to join us on it. I don't know if you have that ability, but if you want to, it encourages me to walk more because I watch Teresa kick my butt all the time. I'm trying to save my papaya seed saplings. Oh, cool. I imagine you have to move your papaya, keep your papayas in pots because they'll get froze every year. Thought I did that right way. No, every week you have to. I'll invite you again. We do a weekly thingy so that you can join in. That's my daughter-in-law is kicking our butts. Although she's only got 3,000 today, 3,200 something. But let's see if I can get you on here. See, I don't know how to do it because I don't have any contacts or any friends on there for some reason. Yeah, I take mine off to shower and stuff like that, but it only allows you to see what people are doing that's in the challenges. And it only challenges them through the week. And I'm like, what about the weekend? That's when I do my best. When David's working me to death, right? We're friends on Fitbit, but you do a weekly challenge. Yeah, I started them from seeds, and I do have to bring it inside the house. Oh well, they are struggling at the moment. Yeah, I would take them in and out if you can. Give them a little bit. I mean, well, not 30. You don't want them to go out until you hit in the 40s at least. Mine, we got one little stinking frost. It wasn't a freeze. It wasn't anything like that. One little frost hit my mango and my papayas and got a little bit of my star fruit. But everything survived, and I cut all those dead leaves off. Oh, the banana. Sorry, I ate too fast, guys. I might get the hiccups worse. Um, the banana trees got hit pretty bad, but they're already green again. So I wonder how many steps I take walking these dogs. Yeah, Christy, you need one of these too. In the 40s, doing the night or day. I wouldn't. It doesn't matter. I wouldn't let it go under 40 before you put them outside. Because you and I know that wind chill is also a factor. Happens to me now also. Dang hiccups. Yeah, I'm going. When is it? I'm going for. I've got two things coming up. I've got an MRI that I'm doing for my back because I'm in severe back pain up at the top, and they're going to check and make sure I don't have cancer. Because it's in a weird place, and it's my radiologist that's concerned about it. I'm not really concerned about it because I've had back pain off and on for years. But it's a good thing to have it checked. So they're going to check that next Monday, I think. And then I've got to go for a swallowing thing. I don't know about you, Sherry, but I'm having trouble swallowing food. It's like I can't get it chewed up enough for it to go down, and it gets stuck here, and it gets stuck between my breast. And I'm telling you, when it gets stuck in my chest and between my breast, it is so painful. It feels like, I don't know what. I just feel like I could just bang myself and get it to go down sometimes, but it doesn't work. And then sometimes it'll sit right on, I don't know if it's sitting right on the top of my stomach or right underneath my solar plex. Weird. Hello, Never Enough Time. How are you today? So, anyways, I have been spring cleaning, and I'm drinking tea. Bad girl I am. I have GERD now. Never had it before the surgery, so they are doing something to check it out next week. What is GERD? I don't understand that. I'll have to look that up. I'm spring cleaning in the house and outside. I'm doing my spring cleaning outside during the cool hours. I have gotten burnt, guys. I mean, burnt to a crisp. The other day, my face hurt so bad I couldn't even hardly smile. Oh, heartburn. Okay. I have a little bit of heartburn, but you know, they told me not to use Pepsid anymore. I've always had to use Pepsid on certain types of food because they would upset my stomach. Not that I would get a whole lot of heartburn, but sometimes it would, like, if I ate something like wings, that sauce would literally burn all the way. So I have a hiatal hernia, felt that in the chest, and old-fashioned popsicle helps. I had hiatal hernia and never knew I had one, and whenever they did my sleeve, they fixed it. But it may have come back. I don't know. Hope you get heat soon. I think you're trying to say hope you get heat soon because, honey, we've got all the heat we need. 65 would be a heat wave for us right now. Wow. I don't know. In your house, Sherry. That's funny, Francine. All my plants are doing really, really good. I'm already getting a ton of tomatoes. That one big tomato plant got hit really hard with the winds and stuff, and I lost half of it. How far am I from Port St Lucie? I think a couple of hours, maybe. Not very far. Do you know where this Kennedy Space Center is, Sherry? I'm like 10 minutes away from Kennedy Space Center property. I could get to the gate at Kennedy Space Center in 10 minutes. But the Space Center is pretty big. Sort of. You know where Cocoa Beach Ron John's is? Hour and a half away, David says. He's a truck driver. He used to do all that. How's your daughter, and when are you coming to visit her again? Are any of y'all in the spring cleaning mood? Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. Appreciate it. I'm hoping to talk Daryl into a second trip to Florida this year. Just don't want to come during hurricane season. Yeah, I understand. Hey, Joe, how's it going, honey? Thanks for coming in. I hope you guys seen my. I'm sorry it was so long. I did a video of the botanical garden that I went to with my girlfriend Diane. Oh my word, that place was absolutely gorgeous, and I was really, really, really blown away. And it's not even got a lot of flowers in it. It's just a lot of greenery and a lot of bromeliads, which I love, love, love. Bromeliads are something that I grow and orchids that I grow that are, how do I say this? My weakness? Because I try to grow more things. There's a few things that I grow that's not edible or whatever, but I'm trying to stick with the things that are edible and things that benefit my bees. Hey Sherry, don't you have a? We're trying to figure out a good time for David to go live, and we're trying to figure out when for him to do this. So I don't know if there's a suggestion or I know not. I don't want you to suggest. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. I don't want you to suggest a time, but I'd like to look at a schedule of what you've got for different live streams. Because I think one of the things I saw on there, I don't know if I was even on it. I just put wild orange. Ain't never enough time. I don't know if I said hi to you or not. Yeah, I did. One of my brain dead. Let's see. I just put wild orange and gamut oil in the diffuser. It smells lovely. Ah, cool. Me too. That's what I like to plant as well. Edible stuff. Yeah, because the thing about it is, I mean, I can be selfish and plant my whole yard and garden full of nothing but beautiful flowers and stuff like that, and that would do my heart well. But I not only need to do my heart well, but I need to do my body well, and I need to try to eat as much as I can from home grown stuff. I am so pleased. I filled up my pantry, and I'm still working on more because I don't believe you can never have too much. But I'm very interested in some of the other things, that I can do with the food. Like we have a pantry at my church, and I was always involved in it really good. But now I'm not doing that anymore. But I'd like to be able to take some of my fresh vegetables and stuff up there and donate some to the pantry. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Hey, Pete. How's it going, honey? So I thought that would be a really good way to help the pantry people if I can grow some stuff. But I'm pretty much eating everything I'm growing. So I'm adding new beds so that I can add more stuff. I think in those new beds, I'm going to try and plant collards and stuff like that that I don't have the room any longer for in the raised beds. I want to plant corn somewhere, but I don't have any place that I know of that would be perfect for corn. I need to block some of the wind because we get a lot of wind, so I need it near the what do you call it, fence. But we've got to get the fence put up before I do that. I worked hard at working edibles into the landscape at my old house, then had to leave. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Christy. I wish that you could just move into your other place and get it situated for all you guys so that you can have so much more to do and stuff. I think that would be really cool. Hello, Linda. How are you today? I know you got a ton of stuff to do with all those animals, honey. I went out there today. Well, actually, yesterday and the day before, I worked on cleaning the chicken run, and I got part of it done, not all of it. So I worked up more on it yesterday and got it looking really good. I let them little heifers out this morning, and I'm telling you, they got everything strode out all over the place and tore it all up. I'm like, I'm hoping to get a load of mulch. The tree contractors around here are supposed to call me, but they have not. I've got to find a way to get their phone number. Next time I see them, I'm going to stop and say, I want your office phone number. I'm not giving you my phone number. I want the office phone number, because they're not calling me back. But I really, really, really need some whatever you call that stuff, mulch, tree, chip trees, whatever it's called. All right, thanks for coming in, Rose. So I figure if I could get that mulch, it'll help with the I've got, and maybe Linda, you could give me some kind of insight. I've got flies again. I don't know why I keep getting flies. I'm not bringing any produce in anymore. That wouldn't bring anything. I am even when I picked up the fruit from underneath the tree there, the flies are still landing there. Even though I've raked all that up and everything, there's still flies there, and I don't get it. I've got fly traps out to catch flies, stuff in them to bring them to the trap. I just don't understand what they're getting off the ground, other than maybe chicken manure. How do you keep the flies down? That's what I want to know. Oh, it's been a wild, wild, wild week last week. I had a lot of doctor's visits, a lot of stuff that's going on around here, and cleaning and doing and watching I had to go to my sons and watch my grandkids for them to go out to dinner one night. That was fun. We had so much fun. We played cards. My grandson taught me how to play. It's not Skippo. It's some other kind of game. But I told him, I said, now, I'm going to tell you right now, you sit down and play cards with me, your Nana, I don't care what I'm doing. I forget the word for it, but I have to try and win. I'm really, really bad about that. So he's like, I seen him swelling up, start to cry. I said, dude, are you crying? Are you upset because you didn't win your hand that time? Oh no, I'm all right. I said, good, because you cry, I ain't playing with you. Doing good, except we have another predator that took a large pecan duck head this morning. Oh no, just flies outside. or inside too. Outside, I use Raid fly ribbon in the house for regular flies and apple cider vinegar for fruit flies. I use both of those, but I have trouble with them outside so bad. Considering flies and roaches, I think I prefer the flies. Roaches, blah, yuck. While we do keep our home clean, our next door neighbor doesn't. You walk into their home, disgusting. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh no, 6 acres. I have a huge hawk after my chickens. Well, guys, I have to say, I'm going to show you a picture. I did a little short video. I don't know what day it'll come out. But, where is that? Here it is. Let's see. I hope y'all can see that. That's the little dude that was getting all my chickens. We finally caught him. And that was him showing his little nasty teeth at me. But yeah, we got him. I think we've got another one because that night or we have something because something literally pulled one of my quails through the wire on the bottom, and the quail was stuck to the bottom. The feet were gone, and the whole half of the head, where it bit the head off, bit the whole beak and everything off. But there still had an eye in the top of its head, so I don't know. Yeah. I've had possums here before, and we got rid of them then. Hey, Holly. I'm glad to see you in here today, babe. Flies hatch eggs in manure, so if chickens don't get them when they are larvae, they get out of hand. We are having hawk issues. Yeah. Did you see this, Holly? This is the bad joker that got my babies. He ain't gonna be getting nobody else no more, and I'll leave it at that. I had to call David to come get him. You think it's a big owl for yours? Yeah, I have hawks here that circle too. But also have vultures that circle out here too. I don't think a vulture will actually kill a chicken though. Hey, Fran, thanks for coming in. A cute and furry possum. 2 family hits possum stew. Hence possum stew. But you are gonna relocate him to some natural forest area. Haha. No, dope. Didn't happen. I thought we would relocate him, but yeah, he relocated him to a natural something. Kathy, check your mail. I did check my mail. Talking about mail, what did I do with it? Oh, come on. I just had it right here. Boy, I'm brain dead. That's my list. I can't get rid of that. What did I do with my mail? I had something I wanted to open. over there. Holy moly. This is weird. Where did I sit it? Doggone it. This is going to frustrate me. I didn't knock it in the floor. Don't tell me I throwed it away. If that mother of mine picked it up, I'll have to get her. Oh, no. Thank you, Lord. I was looking for a blue package. It was right there in front of my face. I got this. It says Dan Permaculture Seeds. I don't know what it is. So I'm going to open it and see what it is, guys. So you can watch it with me. See me go nuts. Hey, Pafford Homestead. Hey, Patty. Mac went off to work this morning. Yay, I'm getting things cleaned around the house. Oh, yes. I know what you mean. People around here and I can't get nothing done. Well, I take that back. David and I get a lot of work done together. Catherine, it would help if you had a pair of scissors. I don't know. Oh, it's pigeon peas and kale seeds and Everglades tomato seeds. Cool. How did I get? Fran, you're a mess, girlfriend. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. How did you know I wanted pigeon peas? I got some pigeon peas from the Rockledge Gardens not too long ago. I bet you that, because I don't know what I did with them. Wound. And this, I think, even gives me instructions. I've heard of Dan's permaculture before. I don't know about that. I can't believe this. Thank you. That is so too very, very cool. These are going to a fantastic lady at Living Miracle Homestead YouTube channel. She grows all kinds of tropical stuff here in Central Florida. There in Central Florida. Hey, Kathy, I hope these grow well for you. Love you, Fran. Thank you, Fran. How to start growing pigeon peas. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm told that you can actually grow these and eat them. So that's why I wanted to do that. And they're good for butterflies, they told me at the Rockledge Gardens. I'm so excited. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Owls love chickheads. Well, it was pulled from the bottom of the what do you call it? You know, I have them in the cages, and it pulled them through the bottom of the wire. Hey, Glenn, how's it going today? Now I got the itching going on. Thank you, Fran. You're such a sweetheart. Appreciate it. I need to grow something missing my therapy. Yes, I understand 100%, Christy. If I didn't have that, I would just not. I don't think I would be as healthy as I am. It does something for not just your body, but for your mind to give you more stimulation. And I know I'm weird. I sing and pray while I'm out there too. I'm glad everything's going good, Glenn. That's dang awesome. Yeah, but I'm telling you, I was at my wit's end. I was not going to let my babies back out of that house. I was going to feed and water them inside that chicken house, and that chicken house is too little for them to be stuck there other than at night, in my opinion. Because the 3 little babies that I had let out with them, he got them the night before he got caught. And I was livid. I told David, I said, I'm not losing another chick. I'm not going to let any of these chicks out until they get grown. And my princess, my Polish chicken, she had her first egg, guys. I couldn't believe it. She had her first egg. I'm so excited. I'm wondering if she mates with one of them chickens back there, what will it turn out like? I need to get another male Polish so that I can mate them, but I had just gotten the notification that they had been delivered. That was the fastest delivery ever. That is so cool. I'm reading Dan Permaculture, and I'm like, okay, I know this is not what Fran was talking about. She was going to send me some seeds from her house. So that excites me. And these are pretty big seeds. They're a little bit crooked on their putting them in the thing, but these are pretty good size seeds. Now, they're a pea that you can eat as peas. So I'm really excited. But they grow on a tree like thing. And I'm so excited to have these. And I like these others too. I've never had Egyptian kale. No, that's not Egyptian. It's Ethiopian kale. And the Everglades tomato seeds, those will grow really well here. Oh yeah, talk with God a lot in the garden. Yeah, and doesn't it make your soul just sing? Yeah, I'm glad I caught him too. I heard a pop, and I jumped out of my seat because I was the only one here, and I'm like, okay, that was in my yard. And I run out the back door. I should have went and got my little popper and took it with me, but I didn't. I don't know. I had the whole house open just like it is, and we live in a bad neighborhood. So when I heard that pop, I said, I ran out there. Ginger was like, "Rah, rah, rah, rah." And I said, well, I'm going to let her eat whatever it is. It was David. He took care of the problem. Yes, I did. I got pigeon peas. I'm so excited. I had gone to the Rockledge nursery, and one was dried, and I asked the lady, I said, can I have this? And she said, sure, you can have it. She said they're real easy too. They grow really good. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to add them to that garden bed up there where the roselle and stuff are, because they'll be a taller plant, and if I put them on the inside of my yard instead of the outside, then I can plant some more stuff, because eventually I don't want any grass. Eventually I want to be able to have beds and all kind of stuff going throughout my whole yard and just have everything edible. It is so wet here, can't really plant in the ground yet. And I imagine it's still pretty cold too, isn't it, Christy? Never heard of Ethiopian kale. Recently heard of Portuguese kale. All right, baby. Love you. See you later. It's very, very wet here. Have a great day. You better be coming here. You better be, or else he's going to be in trouble. Now he's coming up here in a little bit. Yeah, don't eat David. And it's so funny. She wanted to eat. How I knew I had that in the trap, I let her out that morning and she went ballistic. Now I had all my chickens up. And except for the 3 little ones that had been eaten the night before. So all my chickens was up. And I opened the door and let her out, and she was out there for a couple of seconds, and then all of a sudden she went ballistic. And this dog was going. It's like it's total different. She's got a bark to come in. She's got a park that she wants to go out. She doesn't bark to go out. Why did I say bark to go out? When she wants to go out, she comes to me and she'll stare and just stare and just stare. And then she'll go to the door and then she'll come and stare. It's hilarious. But for her to hear her like a mean bark and a growlish kind of bark too, and then run to the door and then run back to it, she's trying to tell me, Mom, you need to get out here now. So that's when I ran out. I should have took my little popper out there too. But I didn't. Because I live in the city, I don't like to really bring it out. I don't want anybody to see that I have it. The pigeon peas get very pretty big, so plan on 15 feet. I've had them for years now. Okay, do you cut them back, Glenn? Hey, Britton Farms, how are you? At 16 went 80 and soon be after 30 at night. Mother Nature is bipolar. Yes, that's true. I think so too. I told David, we were sitting here talking last night about the weather and how it's doing this year. And I'm telling you, we're in for a bad summer. We are, because when we don't have any winter whatsoever, we always have a very bad summer. So I've got to start watering more and getting my yard prepared for the drought. Just a FYI, guys, I am trying something new this Thursday, and I will have a garden trivia game at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. anyone would like to join in, there will be prizes. Cool. That's nice to know, Brenton. So I was on their list, but have been getting booted off channels lately. I think maybe I need a pellet popper for here in the city. Yes, that's what I'm after too, because of the squirrels. The squirrels, I'm telling you, right in front of me. I wanted to get a stick and just knock it clean through to next year, because it was literally jumping off the, you know how I've got the bamboo above the trellis fence? It was jumping off of there into my carambola, knocking all the fruit out and grabbing the fruit and eating it too, right in front of me. I was so mad. Cut them back for chop and drop. Yeah, well, I thought I would chop and drop my Mexican sunflowers in the back, but I ended up just chopping them and taking them to the road, because I let some just drop out there and they are rooted. So I have to pull them up and get them out of there. I'm making two, I don't know if you guys seen on David's channel, his hoop coop thing that he's got his chickens in. I'm going to make two of those. One for the big chickens and one for the little chickens and quail. So that I can get rid of the pins, hopefully. I only have a phone, but I found them under their name. Squirrels are irksome. Hey, JB Outdoors, how is it going? Thanks for coming in. You caught me right at the end. I wanted to make an announcement. Patty put on here, the Tinker's wife from the beginning. Evidently, she got word through Patty that VW Farms barn burnt, and I guess he got some pretty severe smoke inhalation. So we've got to. He's on my prayer list. Hey Gail, how's it going, honey? I'm going to go ahead and pray, and then we can talk a little while longer. But I want to give y'all a chance to put any prayer requests up there. Oh no, that's bad. Yes, it is. So, hey, my tramp, I was been wondering how you doing. Rebecca's doing really good on her channel. I'm really happy for her. She's got a lot of stuff going on now. She's even putting other people up on her channel for panels, and it's really cool. I've been playing your videos. So the more you got of the live streams and stuff, the more time it'll give you, because mine stops whenever it's finished with your playlist. Amber and Ashley relationship problems. Okay. Hey, Backwoods Barbarian, how are you today? I'm just taking prayer requests right now, and then we'll get back to talking really good. I appreciate that. I'm going to be doing more as time allows. Actually excited about it. Cool. I'm glad you are too. You're doing really great. I desperately need to. That dog fixed was up all night with howling, crying dogs. Oh, to all just came in. Alrighty, thanks for coming in. I just found his channel. He has got a really terrific channel. I have enjoyed all the videos that I've watched. I haven't really, sometimes if I'm not right on top of my computer, I don't get a chance to type in something, but I try to always type in something, but I always give people a thumbs up on every video that I watch because I just believe that it's out of common courtesy, and that gives them notification that you care about what they're doing, and they worked hard on doing their stuff, so that's why I give a thumbs up on all my screens that I'm watching and sitting there. Sometimes I play people's things and I don't get to give a thumbs up on everyone, but sometimes when I'm playing a playlist, I will go away from the computer or something other and let it be playing out loud so I can hear it, and I'll come in the room or something other and hear something and go over and say something about it then. So if you see some weird comment from old things, you know it's me being me, just listening and giving people some time there. So I'm going to go ahead and pray. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this time that we've had. I pray, Lord, that we have even as much good time after the prayer is done. Thank you, Lord, that nobody got hurt at VW Farms, except for smoke inhalation, which can be serious. I pray that Ben is healed from it. I know that he just had some problems with the COVID and all that kind of stuff, so I know his lungs are probably not healed altogether, but please bless him and strengthen his lungs and make him not be in any pain from this, Lord. I pray that they have some type of insurance to cover the barn. And I want to also lift up them because I know they had animals in the barn. I pray that, I don't know all the news about it. I pray that they didn't lose any animals, and I just want to lift up Amber and Ashley and relationship problems that they're having, Lord. I pray, Lord, that you bless them, strengthen them, fix their relationships. I don't know if it's a good thing or bad thing. You know what to do and take care of it, Lord. Lord, I thank you for all that you do for us. I thank you for having Patty, my friend, Tinker's wife. She's struggling constantly with different things. I thank you that you've given her some ease on some of her medical stuff, eased her mind, and opened the door for her to be able to have testing that she needs to be done to make sure everything's okay, Lord. And I thank you that Mac got himself a job that gives Patty some freedom. I know it's hard, folks. Y'all know. Lord, you know. It's hard when you got two people in the house together all the time. You just want to choke them sometimes. I love David, but sometimes I want to choke him. So it's a good thing that he don't live here. I pray, Lord, that you bless and strengthen them, that they're able to save some money from this, and that he enjoys what he's doing. It's hard to retire when you've worked all your life, and then you don't know what to do with yourself, and you let yourself sometimes down with some of your health issues and stuff. You start eating wrong and doing wrong. But I pray, Lord, that you can teach us all and help us to have a more healthy body and strengthen us, Lord. I just want to thank you, Lord, for all the things that you've been doing for us. I pray, Lord, that you protect our country and keep us safe and sound. And Lord, I just thank you so much for all that you do for me. I ask these things in your name, amen. Let's see here, what did I miss? Yeah, I do too, Christy. Yeah, bobcats will also pop heads off guineas. My uncle lost all his guineas that way. They are not too bright. Yep. I just don't understand. Okay. Years ago, y'all remember when I first started doing YouTube, I had my things stacked on top of each other, my quail cages. And I did that. One of the reasons why I did that, so that I could collect all the manure and use the manure. Well, somehow rats were getting up there, and I didn't know why I was losing quails periodically. Well, the rats were getting up underneath because there was a space that was this tall, and I didn't find this out until I lost chickens. They literally chewed off the toes of the chickens and ate them. Pulled the chicken all the way through and killed it. So all I seen was the leg, what was left of the stump of the leg through the thing. And that's when we figured out that it was rats that were getting up there. So, but the fact of the matter is, on this one, there is no way that a rat could, they don't travel upside down like that on the cage. There's no way they could do that I know of. To be able to pull that down, they'd fall, I'm sure. I don't know. But it's freaked me out, and I'm worried about them. Amen. Love you, Kathy. Wait a minute. Would just like to add, thank you, Lord, for giving me strength to handle things that come my way and always being right beside me. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you, Mud Tramp. I appreciate that, putting that in there. Let's see. Thank you for always praying for folks. That's part of why I'm doing this. I want to, I just want to give back to other folks and to the Lord, and give him praise for the things that he does. Yeah, I hate rats too. Just built an aviary for my guineas, so we will now know where they are being laying this year. Cool. I had 2 chickens recently killed by squirrels. Oh, wow. That's interesting. I've got to get a pellet popper for those squirrels, because I can't stand them. I'll put them in for stew. I just don't. I just can't stand them. But there's not a lot of meat on our squirrels here, so I don't know. I might be wasting my time, but at least, hey, I can skin it and put it in the thing and cook it and give it to my chickens. Give them some protein, right? Squirrels, really, that's terrible. Never knew they would attack chickens. I didn't know that either, but I've seen them get pretty vicious. So those 10 Canadian squirrels. You tell them. I think they're bigger up there, ain't they? Hot peppers work great to keep them away. I'm going to grow mint all over the ground, too, to try to keep the rats away. Yes, turtles do. They'll grab a hold of, certain types of turtles will grab a hold of a foot of a duck and pull it under. Hey, Lydia, how are you today? Thanks for coming in. Birds can't taste it, food or spicy. Yeah, I knew that, which is cool. I just don't like to give my chickens raw meat. I try to cook it before I give it to them. I know it sounds crazy because they'll eat it raw. I've seen other homesteaders give them raw meat, and or give them like bones and stuff, or carcasses, and let them eat that. But I don't know. It kind of grosses me out. Mint didn't work for me. I'm just stopping by to say hello. I am working in the yard. Well, you go for it, girl. I haven't been able to watch very many videos, but I'm going to go over and check yours out today or tomorrow. Normally they don't attack chickens, but they will kill them over the chicken food. I did not know that. I just put my chicken food out there, and I've never seen the squirrels in the chicken feed. But they have so much to eat in my garden, in my yard, that they probably don't have to eat that. Newly hatched ducklings at my Nana's farm in East Texas, and before the day was over, the mama duck was lonely. Turtles love ducklings. Yep. There's turtles in my pond, but I wanted ducks to work on the overgrown water lilies. Kathy, did you see I got a plum tree? I put up a video of the new stuff I got. Oh, cool. I have to go over and see. I don't remember. Yeah, I do. I do think I've seen that one. I look at so many, Fran, I just can't. If I just can't keep up with everybody's stuff. I never waste any squirrel since I love to eat them so much. Big or small, but the small ones only if the dogs get it or I accidentally run over it with the truck. Squirrels, turtles, hornets. What's next? Well, I don't know. Big fish will get baby and mama ducks too. Wow. Yeah, squirrels and dumplings. Yeah, buddy. I was thinking about making some dumplings today. It means I have to take out a chicken. I put that one. Well, I could. Never mind. I don't have to take out a chicken. I think I still got a jar of chicken. I have got to put up some more chicken. I'm totally out, I think. I put that one up last night, so you may not. No, I haven't seen it then. I did see you get something not too long ago. Yeah, I've been craving chicken and dumplings. And then after I make chicken and dumplings, you're always going to think I'm crazy. I love just throwing everything in the pot. Rice and carrots and green beans and peas and just anything vegetable-wise. Not tomatoes, though. And pretty much those that I named. Sometimes I put butter beans in there and stuff like that, and I change it into tomatoes. I mean, not tomatoes, Catherine. See how my brain works? Sometimes I say things that I don't mean to say. Chicken soup, and it makes a delicious chicken soup. All right, thanks for coming in. I can't remember his first name. That's bad. I'm so bad with names. If you hear me, I'm sorry. I can't remember your name. My daddy loved to throw stuff in the pot like that. Yeah, my grandfather too. It's funny. We come pretty much, we weren't dirt poor, but we were poor folks. We had to watch our money. And my grandfather and grandmother would make different things. Well, my grandpa would, we would make corned beef and cabbage, and we used the corned beef from the can, and that was our meal, and cornbread. Well, when we were done with the meal, he would crumble up the cornbread and put the cornbread in there, and he would put green beans and peas and corn in there, and then he would cook it and make it into like it was a soup, but it was a different kind of soup. I mean, it was so good. I really miss the way he used to cook. And he just let it sit and cook all day long. I raised 5 kids on lots of everything. Soup and beanie weenies. Yep. Yep, that's the way it runs. Oh. And that's what I'm saying right now. Praise God, I don't have to. That's me telling me I'm supposed to go to the doctor, but they canceled me. I have to wait until Monday to go. No, I have to wait till Wednesday. What am I saying? They got COVID, so I can't go because of that. We are poor. Yep, we are too. My great-grandmother loved to have buttermilk and cornbread with leftover cornbread. Yep. We would warm up the cornbread and get us a nice good cold glass of milk and throw that cornbread in there, and a lot of times that was our dinner too. But my grandma used to make a lot of fried potatoes and cornbread and pinto beans and stuff like that. Tonight I'm making a meatloaf and mashed potatoes, and off my diet, because this is going to be loaded, probably some corn. And probably cornbread. Unless David wants biscuits. Either one's good to me. I'm hoping to go over to Save-A-Lot and find they've got the best buttermilk ever. Now I have made buttermilk at home with milk and vinegar, but it never tastes quite like buttermilk. I don't know what they do in the stores to make it, but they have the best over there, and it's Gustafson, I think, or something like that. It's one of the different ones where you can't just find it anywhere anymore. It used to be the main source of milk, but now it's not anymore. Here, that is. I can live a week on soup, beans, cornbread, but Lee wouldn't. Teresa, I feel sorry for Lee because I don't think he'll survive if he's that picky of an eater. Because I'm telling you, if we get down to it, I can eat grass. Our folks knew how to stretch and meal and fill us up. Yes, they did. Poor Fran, now her stomach's growling. Yeah, I ate my what do you call it? Turkey roll up before the thing, and I made some more. I don't know if I told you guys this or not. I know I told Teresa. I have fallen in love with the dressing that Chick-fil-A puts out called Avocado Lime Ranch dressing. Oh my word. I'm making it from home. It isn't quite the same, but it's good. Very, very good. And I really love it. Now, I can't get mine as watery as I guess I could add water to it, but I don't really want to add water to it. Mine's really a whole lot thicker than theirs, so I got to find some way of thinning it down. But that's what I've been putting on my wraps because it's got a lot of avocado and not very much mayonnaise in it. I used to take an elderly lady grocery shopping, and that was the brand buttermilk she liked. Yes, it is really, really good. It's nice and creamy thick. I don't know how to explain it. It's just so much better. I know he says he will eat other stuff if he has to, but I am not so sure. Add avocado oil, maybe. Never thought about that. I guess I could do that. But I'm trying to make it so that I can eat it up in just a few days because I don't know how long it will last. This time I used my immersion blender and it came out much better. See, I was just chopping it up, mushing it. But now that I used immersion blender, it did so much better. Hey, Sabrina! How's it going, chickadee? Girls and guys, I can't wait till the picnic. I just absolutely am thrilled to death. I can't wait. But David and I, y'all got to pray. We've got to find somebody. I guess my daughter-in-law will come. I guess we could pay her, my daughter, to come and watch our animals, take care of our animals every day. Because I'm telling you, I'm excited. We are excited about the picnic this year. Tried a raw kale salad instead of putting mayonnaise on it. It uses a whole avocado. Munching good salad for sure. Yeah. That sounds delicious. I think that would be good. And I'll tell you something else too. I don't know those of you who got those seeds. I thought I had some sitting here because I wanted to tell you about them. What did I do with them? I will be ordering more of these if I can't get them to seed for me. Is this purple lady bok choy? I'm telling you, that stuff is delicious. I can't get enough of it, and I'm growing it out here, and I just can't get enough of it. I do think it's going to be a great picnic. And all because you've done such a great job every year, Teresa. I'm so impressed on how wonderful it all goes together. I hope you get to come, Christy. Now, Christy, can Cindy travel or not? I know that she's been sick, but can she travel, and is she functionable to where, I mean, you don't have to pick her up and move her. She's not wheelchair bound or anything, is she? Sabrina, we're going to have a lot of fun cutting up, girl. I know I am going to have my stomach is going to be just like crazy. And I'll tell you that motel we stayed in, Teresa, I loved it. I think that place was really sharp. The rooms were clean. Everything was so nice. Now, I went into the rooms, but I didn't stay there at the Patty's Inn. But, I mean, if the money is close, we might stay at Patty's Inn. But I really like that. I'll probably go back to that one. I really like that place a whole lot. You liked it too, Sabrina? Yeah, they were sharp and on top of it. Yes, wheelchair, and gets upset if you take her out of her bedroom. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I wasn't aware of that. Wow. I didn't know that she was in a wheelchair. I thought she was still mobile. So how would you do that if you came? Who would you get? Would you get somebody to come and sit with her while you're gone, or do you have family members that can stay with her? I would really love it if you could come. And I'm going to bring my girlfriend Wilma and Deborah if I can. I think that would be really super cool. Of course, David will be with me. We'll probably go through Georgia and stay the night there, and then head on up to Kentucky the next morning. And stay the night there, and then the picnic. We have to travel this weekend to Kansas for a funeral. My sister-in-law is going to feed the chickens. Aw, well, that's good. I hope she's a good caregiver. My problem is I have so many, and they tear up the yard so badly that my mom would do it, and she would not have a problem at all doing it. But I could just see her trying to open up the pen for the quail, and the quail all flying away. What I'm hoping, though, is if we get those, what do you call those things? Hoop coops. If I get my hoop coop set up, I can literally put enough feed in there to last for a week in one of those feeder thingies. Hey, Wide family, how are you today? How have you been, Courtney? I never know from one day to the next if she will still be here. Doctors are amazed she is still alive. Yes. Yep. So if we get the hoop coops up, that will take care of a lot of my stress of being away from the house. I'll be able to feed. It'll also help me with a lot of my chores uh, around here. But that way, if I if I if I left the house and David was with me, somebody could come in every few days and check on him, make sure the food's still full and that kind of stuff, and just top it off each time that they come. And my daughter-in-law, I know, would do anything I asked her to in a heartbeat. So I'm pretty sure that's who we will be getting to feed our animals. Because Ashley's going to have a baby, and she's just not. I'm scared to death she's going to fall in a hole or something out there and not be good. So we have a giant trash barrel with PVC pipe in it, and it holds a whole bag of chicken feed. Lasts for 3 days. Wow. How many chickens do you have, though, Courtney? I don't have that many chickens. And what the thing about putting, I would probably put smaller barrels and 60 chickens. That's why it only lasts 3 days. That would last probably mine for a month. Going to be listening, but got to get off back to work. All right, honey, I'm fixing to get off here anyway. When is Ashley's baby due? She is due May the 22nd or the 23rd, I think. And I've been praying really hard for her because I'm really concerned. She's got I can't remember the name of what she's got, but her placenta is so low that they're really concerned about her, and she could get preeclampsia. I think that's what they called it. And they're checking her for diabetes and all that kind of stuff. So if y'all could keep her in your prayers, I'd appreciate it. And of course for, stability too. She's learning what it's like to be an adult now. I think the best thing that happened was her getting her job. She's really liking that, so hopefully that'll last. I don't know how long she'll be able to do that because she's pregnant. But you did, Christy? I didn't have any problems at all with my pregnancies other than throwing up the whole time and being dehydrated and getting sick and being put in the hospital. But I didn't have like diabetes or any of that stuff or preeclampsia, whatever that stuff is. I didn't have any of those problems. But my last baby almost killed me. So I was in the hospital pretty much the whole 9 months off and on. I didn't get to spend much time with my other 2 children at the time because it was so bad. I'm pre-diabetic, so I had to be watched. It's not a fun thing. Yeah. And the sad thing about it is, well, y'all know I adopted her, so she doesn't have the same genetic form as I do, but in her biological family, on her mother's side and her father's side, there's diabetes. So on her mother's side, her grandmother died from complications of diabetes. And on her father's side, both her grandmother and her grandfather, both of them had diabetes. So she is she should probably really be worried about diabetes. Several of her aunts have had it. Her aunt Kathy passed away last year from complications of diabetes. So it's pretty severe in her family. Wow, insulin, huh? They're checking her now, so I don't know. I haven't talked to her today, but I think she's supposed to go somewhere today or hear something. I don't know. I have to call her later. I always had 1 point under. Thankfully, I didn't ever need insulin. Oh, I took insulin when I had my heart attack. They were giving me so much medication and all this kind of stuff, and they stuck me on insulin that I did not need. So, y'all know I came home from the hospital for one night and then ended up back there. We spent like $400 for the medication to come home that night. Money I didn't have to spend and never got to use it. Thank God I didn't have to use it, but still, it was like a waste. I also had to take insulin the last 2 weeks of pregnancy. I really should check my sugar, so many in my family too. Yeah. And that may be part of the reason why Cindy has trouble. Maybe she has a little bit of sugar problems. Yeah, my last 3 months. Wow. Yep. Wow. 400? Um, I don't know why they put me on insulin because my insulin, my sugar was not high at all. um, and when I was in the hospital, they would do a finger stick to decide how much they were going to give me. And when I went back in there after that night was over, and I had talked to my pastor's wife about all the medicine that they were giving me. I don't remember if it was, yeah, I think it was on that second trip that she came and saw me. And we were discussing my medications and stuff like that. And one of the medicines that they were giving me, and that might be the reason why they gave me the insulin shots, because they were giving me heparin in my stomach. And I'm telling you guys, from here down to my crotch area was black and blue from heparin shots. I was miserable, literally miserable. So they, when Jana and I were talking, and I said, you know what, Jana, I really am not liking this heparin. Look at what it's doing to my body. And she said, you know, Kathy, you don't have to take what they're giving you. I said, you know what, because of all the mental stuff, and I just wasn't on top of it, I said, you know, I didn't even dawn on me that I could refuse this. So when the nurse came back in, I said, is this necessary? Do I have to have heparin? And so I totally went off all that crapola. I take cinnamon every day. It lowers. Good deal. She's been okay with sugar. Cool. Am I missing something, or is someone, or is there someone I am not able to see? Uh, they told me that it could come back, and I don't know who you're talking about seeing somebody has regular diabetes, and it is rearing its ugly head. Yeah, I am worried about being a diabetic too, but so far I am okay. I have to watch. Yeah. Y'all, please remember to hit the thumbs up if you could be please so kind. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I spent many years sticking animals with needles, but I am a baby about needles stuck me. Stupid nursing home almost killed Cindy with using too much heparin on her IV. It messed up her potassium. Yeah, yep, it is crazy. Well, I have to take B12 shots now, and I can't squeeze my arm and do the B12, so I have to get my daughter-in-law to do them. Nice chat, yeah, have Miss Kathy. But I'm leaving, have to run some errands. Thank you for staying tuned with Wednesdays. Stay tuned for Wednesday's stream. Thank you, Joe. I'm getting off here anyways, honey. It's long past my time. So y'all have a great day. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for all the prayers. And I will continue to be praying for these things going on this week. And y'all keep Ben and Andrea in your prayers, and at VW Farms, that's a blow. So y'all take care, and talk to you Wednesday night at 9 p.m.